On this night, an incident in the long-dead past has intruded upon the present. Barnabas Collins has learned of a hanging that occurred in the year 1796.
Julia, I must find a way to get back in time to help Vicky.
Barnabas, there's no way to get back, and besides, it isn't necessary.
Why not?
Because Vicky went to the past once before. And when she was about to be hanged, she somehow was returned to the present.
Only because there was someone in the present to take her place. But this time, she has not been able to get back to the present. And here is your proof. This time, she went to the gallows and died. What I must do now is go back a few hours before that time to save her.
Barnabas, even if you could go back, what would you do?
I would try to change the events that took place the night they hanged her.
What did happen on that night?
It was the most tragic night I had ever experienced. It all began when my mother discovered my coffin. The shock at seeing what I was drove her to take poison. A doctor was summoned, and Ben Stokes and I waited anxiously in the drawing room to hear the verdict. She can't die. She can't.
She might not. Nobody knows how much of that poison she took.
If only she hadn't found me.
It was Forbes' doing. He was the one who told her you were in the tower.
Yes, and he will pay for it.
I hope he does. He's brought nothing but grief to this family.
I begged her not to love me. I told her anyone who loves me will die. That it was part of Angelique's curse. But she wouldn't listen to me.
Can't just tell somebody to stop loving. It ain't that easy.
Why doesn't the doctor come? Why is he taking so long?
There is no longer any need for a doctor. Our mother is dead.
Night holds many terrors for those who live at Collinwood. On this night, Barnabas Collins will experience a kind of terror he has never known before. For he has successfully transcended the barriers of time and space and returned to the 18th century to relive and attempt to change one 24-hour period in history.
Gravestones. They are gone. I have changed.
Barnabas? Mr. Barnabas, is that you? I thought you went into the village to find Lieutenant Forbes.
Then I have come back on the right night. Perfect.
Mr. Barnabas, what are you talking about?
This is the night that Forbes sent my mother to the tower to find me, isn't it?
You mean you don't know?
Yes, Ben. I know. I know. And now I must go to the village to finish what I started to do.
Are you feeling all right, Mr. Barnabas?
Yes, I'm fine, Ben.
Maybe you better forget about Forbes and go back to the house and get some rest.
No, I can't turn back now. Ben, I'm going to do something tonight that no one else has ever done. I'm going to change the course of history.
Today, the part of Victoria Winters will be played by Carolyn Groves. The secrets of time and space are no longer a mystery to one man at Collinwood. Barnabas Collins has known this house for almost 200 years. Now he has gone back to it as it was in the year 1796. He has embarked on a daring and dangerous plan to change the events of one 24-hour period in history.
Forbes,
Where are you?
over here, Forbes.
Barnabas, where are you?
Forbes, over here.
What are you trying to do to me?
What are you afraid of, Forbes?
Come out and let me see you! Barnabas, listen to me. Whatever happened couldn't be helped. What are you doing? What is it? Why don't you show yourself?
Night at Collinwood. But this is not Collinwood as it exists in the present. It is the Collinwood of 1796. For Barnabas Collins has been drawn back into the past. Forces from beyond the grave have brought him here to save the life of Victoria Winters. Today he will succeed or fail. In returning to the past, he has had to pay a penalty. He has become what he was, and as a consequence, he must endure wave upon wave of terror, terror that will seemingly never end.
Barnabas.
The girl.
Girl?
Come with me.
What happened?
I don't know. I don't understand it.
What are you talking about, Mr. Barnabas? What girl?
The one on the docks. You saw her?
Then you attacked her?
I couldn't help myself.
Where are we going?
To the study.
Why?
She's there.
Your father's study? You took her in there?
No.
Then
I found her there.
how'd you get in there? I didn't see nobody come in.
I don't know.
Mr. Barnabas, your father was right. This has got to end no matter what happens to you. Mr. Barnabas, is she all right?
I don't understand. I don't know what's going to happen.
Is she all right?
No. She's dead.
Oh, my God.
We've got to dispose of the body. Will you help me?
Dusk at Collingwood, and Barnabas Collins soon will rise. But he will find himself in the Collingwood of 1796, for he has been drawn backward into time to save Victoria Winters from hanging. He has seemingly failed in that task, for at midnight on the previous night, she was hanged and pronounced dead. Everyone at Collingwood is mourning her death, all but one, the witch who caused that death, and who even now controls her from beyond the grave.
Soon they will come for you. Soon they will bury you, never knowing the real truth. They will place you in your casket and bury you in the earth. Then, and only then, will I release you from my spell. You will awaken and find yourself in your tomb. A tomb from which you can never escape. You will scream and cry out for help, but no one will hear you. Then gradually, you will die again, and this death will be the most terrifying death of all. But what death could be more fitting for the woman Barnabas loves?